Hey, we're on Broken World Entertainment, and we have a trailer for a documentary. Now, we're going to get hit for it, no doubt, because it's Warner Brothers, but I don't care because we're got to have a look at this. This is the trailer for the upcoming documentary of Christopher Reeve's Super/Man, the Christopher Reeve story. And if this trailer doesn't get you in the feelers, you're probably not all that human. Let's have a look at this. Brace yourself.
Everybody's looking for a hero. I am not a hero. That was a part. I played the part. I'm not that man.
Hands down, he was Superman from day one.
I realized that if I could pull off this part, it would change my life.
John Houseman said, Mr. Reeve, it is very important to become a serious classical actor. Unless, of course, they offer you a load of money to do something else.
He convinced me when I first met him that he would fly.
Doing things with my dad, it was all about activity and action. Riding bikes, playing soccer, skiing.
My dad was very competitive, and he didn't necessarily slow down.
We said goodbye, and he gave this wave. That was the last time I saw him on his feet.
Mr. Reeve currently has no movement or spontaneous respiration.
Superman, crazy. Just that simple little thing over the horse.
I'd ruined my life and everybody else's. I won't be able to ski, sail, throw a ball to Will. Won't be able to make love to Dana. Maybe we should let me go.
She came flying in, and she just yelled, "I love you. I love you."
And then she said the words that saved my life. You're still you, and I love you.
He and Robin were such good friends because they could match each other.
Robin also had struggles that he dealt with his whole life, and I think that they both were aware of darkness.
Brother Chris is fighting like crazy. When you find people who fight like that but still keep their humanity, that gives you great hope.
That is tough because I can feel him, but he can't feel me.
It must have been hell for my mom, too, knowing what she had lost.
I felt I needed to do something, not just for myself, but for everyone else in the same condition.
The fact that Superman was in a wheelchair and was willing to go public with it was huge.
Help is on the way.
The Christopher and Dana Reeve Paralysis Act.
People are literally walking because of him.
What is a hero? My answer was that a hero is someone who commits a courageous action without considering the consequences. Now my definition is completely different. I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles.
I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
And there is the trailer for this thing that's going to be in theaters on September 21st and September 25th. So that's when it's coming out. Man, does that choke you up in that trailer. Like seeing the reactions of the family and stuff, and then seeing the Robin Williams part in there. Yeah, there was definitely a lump in the throat watching that trailer. And his son Matthew gave a statement on this whole thing to Variety, and he said this: "It is a gift. We're so lucky. We not only have his films to look at, but a collection of home movies to dig up and go through, and interviews on YouTube of him to pull up. Seeing things I hadn't seen before didn't change my perception of him, but enhanced it. Like some rare Australian interview done in 1977 that was uploaded and I didn't know existed. It was pretty cool to see that and uncover a lot more material than we knew about." So you're seeing he's saying there that they went through a lot of footage for this thing, and they saw things they never even knew existed, which is fantastic for the family, I suppose. Again though, it's a very emotional trailer, like, and it's a documentary, you know, you wouldn't expect it to get you like that, but it does. And of course, everybody well, if you're around at the time, everyone remembers the news breaking that Christopher Reeves got paralyzed in the horse accident. Which, yes, when you see that clip in that trailer of someone coming off the horse, that was the actual footage of him coming off the horse. And it was funny because it was never described, at least this side of the world, it was never described as Christopher Reeves in accident. It was always presented first as Superman paralyzed actor Christopher Reeves. They always went to Superman first, which is very telling for just how the world perceived this man, you know. And to see, as they even say in the trailer, you hear it, like, you're seeing Superman, the guy you grew up with as the Man of Steel, indestructible, in a wheelchair, not being able to move, not even being able to breathe on his own. You know, it was crazy at the time. And of course, back then, there was always talk of, oh, is he going to return as Superman? Are they planning to do a new Superman? Would he be a part of it? And of course, it just kind of all started falling apart after that. That's why it took so long. And then, of course, Tim Burton tried to get a new Superman movie, Superman Lives, which didn't work. And then, of course, along came Superman Returns, which is a terrible, terrible movie. But the problem, I think, that Brandon Root really had going into that was he was going to be compared to Christopher Reeves, because they were trying to make the Christopher Reeves Superman. I think that's one of the main problems they failed at with that movie, was they didn't want a new version of they wanted the Christopher Reeves version of Superman. And you can't do that, because you're not going to get that, because there is only one person that was that version, and that was Christopher Reeves. So this trailer is fantastic. It's also going to be actually the very first thing that is released under this new DC banner. But, you know, for all the things that you were meant to get first, you know, oh, Creature Commandos is going to be the very first thing. Oh, wait, no, it's the new Superman movie. Oh, wait, it might actually be... This is actually the first official thing that will be put out that is under the James Gunn, Peter Safran DC Studios. So that's an interesting take. But yeah, it looks like it would be a hard watch for a lot of people, you know, especially if you grew up with this version of Superman, and for so many years he was your Superman, and still is our Superman, and forever will be. So we'll definitely be checking it out when it comes out. So, with that, let us know what you thought of the trailer. Like, share, subscribe if you don't mind. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.